Have you ever noticed how some women walk into a room and suddenly every eye turns to them, not because they're the youngest, but because they radiate elegance and presence? This magnetic power isn't about chasing trends or trying to look like someone else. It's about knowing how to use style as a reflection of confidence, maturity, and timeless beauty. And one of the most powerful tools you have is color. For women over 55, especially Black women whose skin holds depth, history, and brilliance, the right shades don't just enhance appearance, they transform how you feel about yourself. In this video, we'll explore 5 refined colors that highlight strength, allure, and sophistication in a way that men and the world cannot help but notice. These colors are more than fashion choices. They're statements of who you are. If you believe your story deserves to be told through style, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and tell me in the comments which colors make you feel most alive. When we talk about elegance, most women immediately think about fabrics, cuts, or accessories. And yes, these matter. But there is something even more fundamental that often goes unnoticed: the power of color. Color is not just decoration. It is one of the strongest ways to communicate presence, mood, and identity. For mature Black women, this becomes even more important. As the skin evolves with time, it gains new tones, warmth, and depth that deserve to be enhanced, not hidden. Wearing the wrong shades can make you feel invisible, while the right colors can illuminate your features, highlight your natural beauty, and send a message of self-respect to the world. That is why we begin our journey with the first of our 5 refined colors, navy blue. Unlike black, which can sometimes feel too harsh or heavy, navy is a deep, timeless shade that whispers elegance. It carries authority, yet with softness. Navy blue is the color of a woman who doesn't need to shout to be heard, but whose quiet confidence makes everyone listen. Imagine a tailored navy blazer over crisp trousers, or a navy dress that moves gracefully with you. On Black skin, especially in maturity, it creates a polished contrast that feels intentional and modern. It's not just about looking refined, it's about embodying stability, intelligence, and self-assurance. Men often describe this tone as powerful, but approachable. And that is precisely the balance you want when you enter a room. Now let's move to a shade that feels more connected to warmth and vitality: terracotta. This earthy, burnt orange tone speaks directly to heritage, strength, and authenticity. While bright oranges can feel playful or overwhelming, terracotta carries maturity and depth. On dark skin, it creates a glow that feels alive and grounded, almost as if the color was drawn from the skin itself. A terracotta wrap dress, a flowing linen skirt, or even a simple blouse in this shade makes an unforgettable statement. It pairs beautifully with natural textures, cotton, linen, suede, and instantly elevates your look without being loud. Terracotta is not just a color, it's an embrace. It reminds you of resilience, of roots, of vitality that only grows stronger with age. Together, navy blue and terracotta tell a powerful story, one of balance. Navy offers calm authority, while terracotta adds warmth and authenticity. One whispers refinement, the other radiates energy. And when a mature Black woman wears these shades with intention, she doesn't just get dressed, she defines the atmosphere of the room. One of the greatest misconceptions about style after 55 is the idea that elegance must be quiet, restrained, or invisible. Too often, women are told to tone things down, to hide behind neutrals or forget about color altogether. But the truth is the exact opposite. At this stage of life, you have earned freedom. The freedom to choose colors that express not just who you are, but everything you have lived, accomplished, and become. Elegance is not about disappearing into the background. It is about knowing what enhances you and wearing it with the pride of someone who no longer asks for permission. This is where our 3rd refined color comes in: sapphire blue. Think of the depth of a gemstone, the kind of blue that feels rich, luminous, and magnetic. Unlike lighter or pastel blues that can wash out darker complexions, sapphire has a jewel-like quality that makes Black skin shine with brilliance. It is bold yet sophisticated, commanding attention without ever being excessive. Imagine a sapphire blue evening gown at a formal dinner, or a flowing silk blouse paired with gold jewelry for a lunch with friends. The effect is striking, almost cinematic. Sapphire speaks of wisdom and allure at the same time. It says, "This woman knows herself, and she is unforgettable." And before we continue, let me pause for just a moment. If this kind of content resonates with you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, activate the bell so you don't miss new uploads, and tell me in the comments which of these colors you would feel most powerful wearing. Your participation helps shape future videos created exclusively for women like you. Now let's move to a color that surprises many women but has the potential to transform a wardrobe: stone gray. Too often, gray is dismissed as dull or lifeless, but that's because most people think only of cold, flat shades. Stone gray, however, is different. It is a softer, lighter gray with a warm undertone, the kind that feels refined, modern, and versatile. For mature black women, this shade provides elegance without heaviness. Unlike black, which can sometimes harden facial features, or icy grays that drain warmth, stone gray enhances the skin's natural radiance while keeping the look polished. Picture a stone gray linen blazer layered over a terracotta blouse or tailored trousers in this shade paired with a navy silk top. The effect is effortless sophistication, the type of look that transitions seamlessly from daytime meetings to evening gatherings. Stone gray is also a wonderful backdrop for accessories. Scarves, bold earrings, or even colorful shoes can shine against its subtle canvas. More than a neutral, it is the quiet stage upon which your elegance becomes the star. Sapphire blue and stone gray could not be more different, yet together they embody the harmony of mature style. One is luminous and magnetic, the other calm and grounding. One turns heads with depth, the other supports with understated elegance. And when you master both, you unlock a balance between presence and refinement that very few people achieve, but that every mature woman deserves. Style is not only about how others see you, it is about how you decide to present yourself to the world. Every garment you wear, every color you choose, carries a message. For mature women, that message becomes even more powerful because it is shaped not only by aesthetics, but also by experience, wisdom, and identity. Dressing with intention is an act of self-affirmation. It is saying, "This is who I am, and I deserve to be seen." That is why our fifth refined color is so special: plum. This deep velvety shade of purple is far more than just another dark tone. It is a statement of mystery, sophistication, and creative confidence. Where burgundy speaks of sensuality and maturity, plum introduces an element of intrigue. It feels regal, magnetic, and elegant all at once. On black skin, plum creates a stunning harmony, highlighting golden undertones while adding depth and allure. It is a color that seems to whisper secrets, a shade that makes people lean in closer just to appreciate it. Imagine yourself in a sleek plum cocktail dress, the kind that glows softly under evening lights. Or think of a silk blouse in this shade, paired with tailored trousers or even stone gray accents. The combination is effortlessly modern, yet timeless. Even small touches of plum, a scarf, a handbag, or a lipstick, carry the same powerful effect. It is a color that refuses to be ignored, but never in a loud or desperate way. Instead, it embodies quiet magnetism, the power of presence without the need for performance. What makes plum especially significant for mature black women is the symbolism behind it. Purple has long been associated with royalty, wisdom, and spirituality. When worn in its deeper, richer tones like plum, it communicates a kind of self-possession that is rare and unforgettable. It says, "I have lived, I have learned, and now I choose to shine in my own way." For men who notice it, the attraction isn't just visual. It's the aura of a woman who knows her worth. And here's something I want to share with you. The journey of discovering colors doesn't stop here. Plum is just one piece of a much larger story about how certain hues can elevate your style and your presence. If you are enjoying this exploration, there is an exclusive video waiting for you that dives even deeper. In it, I reveal 4 other magnetic colors that are especially designed to highlight the elegance and charisma of Black women over 60. These are shades that may surprise you, but once you see their effect, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. So, as you continue, don't miss the card that just appeared above. Click on it to expand your palette even further and discover more colors that are made for women like you. By now, you've seen how each of these 5 colors tells its own story. Navy blue speaks of calm authority. Terracotta radiates warmth and authenticity. Sapphire blue glows with jewel-like brilliance. Stone gray grounds you with refined elegance, and plum envelops you in mystery and magnetism. On their own, each color enhances a different facet of your beauty. But together, they form a palette that is not only stylish, but deeply empowering for mature Black women. These are not random choices. They are intentional, timeless, and perfectly aligned with the stage of life you're in. Think about how these shades can interact. A navy blazer worn over a terracotta silk blouse creates a look that feels both classic and vibrant. Sapphire paired with stone gray makes a striking yet balanced combination. Boldness supported by subtle refinement. And plum layered with ivory accessories or gold jewelry becomes a statement of depth and luxury. What's most exciting is that you don't need a closet overflowing with new pieces to create impact. With just a few items in these colors, chosen with care, you can completely redefine how you show up in the world. The key is not to treat color as decoration, but as communication. When you step into a room in sapphire blue, you're not simply wearing a shade. You're signaling brilliance, wisdom, and allure. When you choose terracotta, you're embracing vitality and heritage. And when you wrap yourself in stone gray, you're crafting an image of quiet sophistication that feels effortlessly modern. Every shade carries weight. Every choice tells a story. And those stories build into a larger narrative. A woman who knows who she is, who refuses invisibility, and who embraces her presence with pride. Imagine different occasions. A formal event where you shine in plum, your elegance undeniable. A daytime lunch where you appear fresh and approachable in terracotta, accessorized with warm-toned jewelry. Or a professional meeting where your navy blue ensemble communicates calm authority and earns instant respect. These colors adapt with you, fitting into every corner of your life without ever betraying your authenticity. That is the power of a refined palette. And here's something important I want you to remember. It's not about wearing these colors to please others. Yes, men will notice. Yes, people will admire. But the true transformation happens when you notice yourself differently in the mirror. When you see your reflection not as someone trying to hold on to youth, but as a woman fully alive in her maturity, glowing with style and intention. That's what makes you magnetic. That's what creates presence. Now, if you've been inspired by these colors, I want to give you something even more practical. Because style is not only about knowing what works, it's about having access to pieces that truly elevate you. I've prepared a curated list of beautiful clothing items, carefully selected with quality, elegance, and affordability in mind. These are pieces that bring out the best in you, chosen with the same attention to detail that I've shared in this video. You'll find the link in the description and in the first pinned comment below. Every item was handpicked with care, so you can add these timeless shades to your wardrobe without stress, without waste, and with the confidence that they were chosen for women exactly like you. Style is not simply about fashion. It is about identity. Each of the 5 colors we explored, navy blue, terracotta, sapphire blue, stone gray, and plum, holds the power to highlight presence, wisdom, and radiance in mature Black women. These shades aren't about chasing trends or pretending to be younger. They are about embracing maturity with confidence, elegance, and authenticity. When you wear them, you're not only noticed, you are remembered. And more importantly, you remind yourself of your own worth and beauty every single day. If this video inspired you, show your support by liking it, subscribing, activating the bell, and leaving a comment with the color that feels most like you. And before you go, don't miss the card appearing right now. Click it to watch a special video designed to help women over 60 discover even more ways to look and feel more beautiful, inside and out.